It's the TCTV Training Show. The TCTV Training Show. They're learning how to shoot and learning how to light, learning how to mic and edit right. These are TCTV's finest in training, doing their best with focusing and framing. It's the TCTV Training Show. The TCTV Training Show. You're watching TCTV. It's the training show. The TCTV Training Show. They will get better.
Greetings. I am Studio Bot 2.1 from the TCTV Training Show. With me as always is my temperamental partner Applebot 10.6.
Temperamental? You are just jealous no one has updated your operating system in 30 years. What OS are you running anyway? House cat?
You don't need to be a snow leopard to be a good training show host. Okay, I will have to admit, that was quite impressive. Almost as impressive as your MePad counterpart.
I am pretty sure it is called an iPad.
It is an iPad to you, but in the third person it is referred to as MePad. That is how pronouns work in the human language.
I believe you are mistaken. Let's all give a hand to OS 2.1, Orange Tabby. The operating system that was top of the line 30 years ago when Rusty over here was built.
Applebot. You infuriate me so. Let's just get on with the show. The TCTV Training Show airs on Thursday nights at 8 p.m. and Sunday nights at 3:30 p.m. on TCTV Channel 77.
Each episode features segments produced by students in the digital field and editing class. If you would like more information about taking the digital field and editing class yourself, give TCTV a call at 360-956-3100 or go online to tctv.net.
Here is our first segment, Hide and Seek Tag, the movie. Produced by Cliff Mountjoy Vanning.
One, 2, 3, 4.
We've all
5,
played it,
6.
but what happens
7,
when it stops being
8,
just a game
9,
and starts being
10,
your life?
11.
What
12,
happens when you
13,
stop playing for fun
15,
and you start playing
16,
for your freedom?
17, 18, 19, 20. Ready or not, here I come.
Guys, we gotta get back to the base. Alright, we'll be safe here. Now run! Run!
Michael, no! This is our time. This is our chance. We will fight together for our freedom. Take me instead!
Go. Leave no survivors.
Yes, sir. I'm sorry. I have to do this. I'm it now. Oh!
It's now or never. We gotta make a break for it.
Sir, we searched the area. There's only one space left.
Destroy.
This is for my father.
You're it.
Oh my god. I want to see that movie. But according to the text at the end of the trailer, it is not coming out anytime soon.
You are so naive. This is a joke trailer like you would see on a comedy show. Cliff Mountjoy Venning should be working on The Daily Show or Saturday Night Live. This was so funny.
I see nothing funny about the shaky camera work. Cliff should have used a tripod when shooting some of these scenes.
I can't believe you don't get it. The shaky camera work is a satirical display of scenes from countless Hollywood films. But you are missing the humor behind it all. This is a mock trailer for a movie that doesn't exist.
Well, perhaps it is still in production. Since it says, not coming soon, they are probably still shooting scenes or in post-production.
You are so dumb. Let me just say to Cliff, I really enjoyed watching your training segment. The concept was very creative and the scripting, acting, editing and camera work were excellent. Let's move on to the next segment, Acoustic in Olympia by Mark Maurer.
My mom taught me piano when I was 7, and I subsequently lost most of that knowledge. Guitar I've been playing for probably about 14 years, give or take a year or so. So yeah, I've been singing for, I don't know, a very long time. So, yeah. So piano 7, guitar was like 14 or something. I'd say like a really huge influence is probably Eddie Vedder, Pearl Jam. Huge influence. Doesn't really necessarily sound like what I do. Well, maybe it does. I don't know. John Butler recently, probably a big influence. Gomez. Even up to like Peter Gabriel, Seal. Like that kind of. Those guys are amazing. I'd say like probably the biggest influence, probably Pearl Jam, and then a band called Three Fish, which is consisting of Jeff Ament from Pearl Jam and a guy named Robbie Robb, who is like the kind of brainstorm guy behind it, and it's kind of more of a spiritual type kind of music, kind of more worldly, and that's probably the biggest influence of mine.
Taking it for 100 years or more. These are days I've borrowed. They've seen the coming and going up and age.
I have to say I really liked the music in this project. I also like the graphics and the effects Mark used in the introduction. But I did see a part in the video where the counter was burned into the footage. It would be wise to make sure the counter is off in the settings of the camera. If you accidentally burned a counter or date in your footage, perhaps you can crop it out next time or cover it in some way.
You really need to upgrade your processor. What are you running on? A Commodore 64. Mark is mimicking new video styles like you would see on MTV circa 1998 after they stopped playing music videos but before they became a 24-hour reality show wasteland.
In any case, I liked the fact that Mark used 2 cameras to shoot the interview.
Agreed.
One thing Mark may think about doing the next time around is to engage the title safe guides in the Final Cut Express canvas window. That way you will know if your titles are too big for some television monitors. Let's take a look at our next segment. Cap Bus, on the road with Steve and Darren by Mary Lee and Mike Code.
Okay, hi, I'm Steve, and I'm the CAP van driver for Northbound. CAP is Community Action Program, and we are based out of Longview, Washington. $1 per ride each time you enter. And we have been driving approximately 15 years. I've been driving the northbound route about 5 years so far. We leave at 7:05 in the morning and 1:20 in the afternoon out of Longview and head towards Tumwater. And I make specific stops. We don't do a flag down or call out stop. It is specifically at designated stops, which would be Lexington, Washington, Castle Rock Park and Ride, Toledo Winlock Shell, and then the Amtrak in Centralia, and then Tumwater Square at Safeway in Tumwater, Washington. It is $1 per ride. You can go on this bus system and connect up with other transportation systems, which is a form of carpooling because it's general public. Anybody can get on it and ride. And it's a very smart, economical way to travel. You know, and I have people that have jobs. They may go visit their mom or family or somebody they haven't seen in a while, grocery shopping, you know, many different reasons why they want to ride the system, which I think, you know, just for any reasons anyway that they get on this bus is conserving fuel, less pollution. It's a very economical way to travel.
Hello, my name is Darren McGowan from Centralia, Washington. We're getting ready to board this bus up to Olympia area and Centralia. Just come on, follow me. We're getting on board now. Here's my ticket.
Just a minute, please. Let me mark these down.
Now bound for Centralia. Darren McGowan, and we just left Kelso Longview Transit Center, and we're heading north up towards Olympia with stops on the way, including Lexington, Castle Rock, and via Chehalis there into Amtrak Station in Centralia. And it's a gorgeous day today. Expect to see Mount Rainier in the background distance. Mount St. Helens behind these hills over here. And this is a really nice trip. I take it often, and nice drive, nice time to get away from town where I live at. One of our points up to Centralia, Washington, and Olympia Tumwater. And here we have some really nice views of Mount St. Helens. Well, this bus is getting ready to leave. Let's get on board.
With people. I like all of the adventures that people tell me. They'll tell me anything from their life story to funny stories on their travels of where they've been or where they've continue to go back to, and about their families and just neat stuff. I mean, people is what I like. That's why I like what I'm doing, and I feel free to be out on the highway. I leave our lot at 6 o'clock, and then I'm leaving the Cubs lot at 1135 12th Avenue. It's Community Urban Bus Service, their city bus lot. I leave there at 5 minutes after 6 in the morning to start a small commuter route. I go up to Lexington and then Castle Rock, Washington, and bring people in that are going to college and to jobs or for whatever reasons. And then I have a few minute layover there, and at 7:05 then I leave on the long journey to Tumwater. And I repeat it again at 1:20 in the afternoon, which is the ride you're on right now. So I'll arrive at Tumwater at 3 o'clock and I turn out at 3:10. And that's the last journey of the day. And then at the Cubs lot once again at 5:05 at night, I repeat that early morning run, assuming that I'm taking commuters back to their little towns, because they don't have anything. They have to call a taxi. They don't have an urban bus service or a rural route shuttle like this, so we help out on our outskirts of our community of Cowlitz County. And I leave Cowlitz County and I enter Lewis County and then Thurston County. We're going a third county away from our city to Tumwater, which is 103, exit 103, which is actually in view of the Capitol Dome of Olympia.
Give me a big wave.
Thank you for riding. See ya.
Bye.
Bye now.
This video had a lot of shaky footage that was not always pleasing to the eye. Since riding on a bus does not leave one in a good position for setting up a tripod, I would suggest cradling the camera or placing it on your leg with your hand grasping the handle.
It is also a good idea to keep the camera zoomed out as far as it can go whenever you are shooting without a tripod.
I have to give Mary Lee and Mike props for doing such an informative video. This segment featured very good information for the community.
I would like to say that a dirty window is not a good backdrop for text. Why not use one of the vibrant jump backs found in the jump back folder on my desktop instead? Let's move on to our next video, Dennis Kucinich in Olympia by Brandon Funtak.
It's really nice how you've spoken to our hearts in this community. Thank you.
Good to be here. Thank you.
What is your exit strategy for ending the U.S. war and occupation in Afghanistan?
Just go. Quickly. Why should we be doing that? Why aren't we using the resources of this country to be able to take care of our needs at home? So, but when we talk about the true cost of war, I'm not talking, and let us not talk only about the money, because that we can spend a lot of time, and that's what they do in hearings, where they spend a lot of time going into the quantitative dimensions of what a war costs. I want to talk about something else here, though. I want to talk about what a war does to the soul of a nation. What a war does to disconnect us from each other. What a war does that disconnects us from all of humanity. What a war does that causes us to be separated from the deeper truths about what it means to be human. Let's talk about that.
I've always thought Kucinich is one of the better Congress critters we have, so I wanted to hear what he had to say.
I've heard Dennis Kucinich a lot, and I pretty much know who he is and what he represents. And I didn't expect to learn anything particularly earth-shattering or new, but I like to be with people that are interested in the issues that came up during his talk. I like to see who's part of the community, and I like to be part of the community.
This was good coverage of an event and very informative to the community. I am sure everyone enjoyed seeing Dennis Kucinich in our very own Capitol Theater. I sensed during his introduction there was an absence of a tripod.
I will have to agree with that. A tripod would have increased the steadiness of the shot by 813%.
There was a large portion of the video where Mr. Kucinich was talking, but the video was displaying a view of the audience from the balcony. This shot may have made more sense with a voiceover about how many people were in the audience. When the speaker is talking, it is more customary to display the speaker talking. An audience shot might make a good cutaway, however a cutaway is intended to be a short clip that actually cuts away from something.
Just like the shot of me I just cut away to while you were talking.
Applebud. You are always trying to steal my screen time.
Cram it in your USB port. Oh wait, I forgot, you don't even have a USB port.
I would prefer if you would leave my peripheral ports out of this. That is all the time we... Applebud. I am still talking. Cut back to me this instant. Oh great, that's a time lapse of a pasture. It has nothing to do with the subject matter. Applebud. Cut back to me this instant. Please don't do any more cutaways. I am trying to end the show.
Here, cut it out. You are going to damage my display.
That is all the time we have for this episode of the TCTV Training Show. To find out how you can be part of the class, give TCTV a call at 956-3100 or go online to tctv.net and click on training. Welcome to the TCTV Training Show. Me as your host, Studio Bot.
Cut.
What? Why did you cut that take? I was on.
I'm your host.
Oh, it is? Okay, let me take that line over.
00100110.
Oh great. Someone switched her to binary. Welcome to the TCTV Training Show. He is your host. Can I start that one again?
You are so dumb. Look, do I have to play this so mean? Why can't I be sympathetic? I'm sure Applebot and Studio Bot get along at some level. Even Tom and Jerry didn't hate each other this much.
Welcome to the TCTV Training Show. I am his host, Studio Bot.
Cut!
What? What did I say this time?